Can't tell you anything about the number one story except that actor, writer, and humorist John Hodgman is here as my guest and my spirit guide. That's next, but first, tonight's worst persons in the world. Vermont's Governor Tim Pawlenty of Minnesota. Turns out not only did he sell himself out enough to attend the Bachmann-Palin Fear Festival yesterday and encourage his formerly moderate base to attempt to re-elect the madwoman of Minnesota, he did something even stranger. The Wonkette site reports Pawlenty bought the web domain name BachmannRally.com and used it to redirect traffic to his own site. When you sell your soul 1% at a time, Governor, does it feel the same way as when you do it all at once? Could you compare notes on that with Senator McCain? The runner-up, Sean Hannity, one of the trained SEALs at Fox News. You put all of this in toto, in its entirety, and we're looking at not only the socialization, the Europeization of the Western European socialist model coming to America, we're looking at the end of capitalism in America as we know it. I want to add a point. He is, and I say this with all sincerity and passion that I can muster up, he will go down in American history as the worst president we've ever had. And I'm talking about national security, and I'm talking about economic issues. Wow, Hannity thinks Bush will go down in American history as the worst president. Obama? Oh, I should have known when Hannity said, I say this with all sincerity and passion that I can muster up, which is like a 2 on a scale to 100. Do we need to review at the comparable point in the Bush presidency how many Americans were already dead because of his negligence, or how many would die in Iraq because of his obsessions? But the winner, Senator Tom Coburn, continuing to bounce all over the place ethically and politically. His grandstand stunt to block unemployment benefits is symbolic, not really harmful to anybody, he says, because it only affects, quote, a relatively small group of people. The easiest thing in the world is to pass this bill unpaid for, but consider the millions of Americans whose financial futures would be damaged versus the relatively small amount of people who will be affected by this delay. Now, you tell me which vote takes the most courage. The number of Americans who will temporarily lose their unemployment benefits while Coburn preens over pay-as-you-go when he helped put this country in debt by supporting Bush's pay later for everything in Iraq. The number that this affects is 212,000. 212,000. That is twice the population of the city of Norman in Senator Coburn's state, meaning to him Norman, Oklahoma is only half of a relatively small amount of people. You know what courage is, Senator? Trying to live on unemployment, especially when some hypocritical, holier-than-thou idiot in Washington cuts your unemployment off for a week. Senator Tom, not a profile in courage, Coburn, today's worst person in the world.